Hey everyone, this is Ravnia's blog, and welcome to my in-theater movie reviews. So today's in-theater movie review I'll be doing today is on Shazam. Now, before I get into this, I would like to remind everyone that new videos will be posted up every Sunday and Monday. If you happen to see any videos posted up through the week, that must mean there was a bit of TV show and movie news released during the week that I want to cover. So those will be posted up every Sunday and Monday. So now let's dive into this review of Shazam. So I just went out to the movie theater today to watch Shazam, and it had just came out today. And I was really excited to check out this movie and see what this movie's all about, even though I don't know much about Billy Batson's character, but I was really interested in checking out Shazam just to see what this movie's going to be like. And basically what this movie is all about is about a young boy named Billy Batson who spends most of the movie trying to find his real mother, who he ended up losing when he was a small child, and she never really came back to Billy Batson, and Billy Batson's been trying to search for his real mother for years. But during that time, Billy Batson ends up getting adopted to this foster family, and one of the foster family members, Freddie, ends up becoming fast friends with Billy Batson, and during the same time, a villain named Dr. Thaddeus comes in, and he's trying to steal the powers from the Ancient Ones or something like that. And he's been trying to find the cave again ever since to get more power, but he wasn't able to find the cave or gets the person who holds the powers. And because of this, the ancient one who was in the cave ends up giving the Shazam powers to Billy Batson, who happens to stumble into the cave. And when Billy Batson ends up getting the powers of Shazam, he ends up trying to become a superhero throughout the movie, but he was like having a hard time trying to adjust to his powers and try to understand what the meaning of being the superhero was all about. And then meanwhile he has to fight Dr. Thaddeus, who also was able to gain powers over the years, and he wants to fight Billy Batson to steal his powers. So that's pretty much the gist of this whole movie. Um so what are my thoughts about this movie? I really love this movie. I never expected to love this movie because, like I said before, I didn't know much about Billy Batson as a character, and I was wondering, do I have to know a lot about Shazam's character to really enjoy this movie? And I would have to say, no, you don't have to know that much about Billy Batson or about Shazam in general to enjoy this movie. I think this movie did a fantastic job with balancing the humor and the drama. Like I was like kind of expecting this movie to be more juvenile in tone, but it actually wasn't. Like they actually go through a lot of the dramatic moments very well, and there was a lot of scenes in the movie where I felt bad for Billy Batson and about his desire to find his mother. um and I also like how this movie tackles the theme of family. Like we see that Billy Batson is trying to find his real mother, but in the process he ends up get abandoning most of the people who were trying to get close to him. Like he's having a hard time with his new foster family because he wants to find his real mother, and so he doesn't want to get close to anybody in his new foster home, despite the fact that everybody in his foster home is like treating him like the son they never had. So that's one story arc for Billy Batson himself. And then I also like how family also ties in with the villain Dr. Thaddeus. Like at the beginning of the movie, he was like mistreated a lot by his brother and his father, and he ends up like not really caring about his brother and father, and just trying to get powers for himself and for nobody else. And I like how the theme of family rolls up into these two characters. Like Billy Batson wants to find a place where he belongs, while the villain is like, I'm gonna abandon my family because they mistreated me, so I don't need anybody. So I liked the dynamics with with the villain and with Billy Batson himself regarding family. And I also like the relationship that Billy Batson has with his foster family, especially with Freddie. And I like the moments between him and Freddie, especially doing the sequence when Freddie and Shazam are trying to practice all of Shazam's powers and what kind of things he could do, like super strength and stuff like that. And I also like the way that Zachary Levi portrays Shazam himself. Like he's actually acting like he's like an adult who acts like a child, and I actually think that works very well with this. Like because um since Billy Batson himself is a child, of course he's going to act a little immature a bit. and also he doesn't quite understand a lot of things that's happening or understand his powers very well. And I think Zachary Levi really portrays that side of being a child, being stuck in an adult situation very well. And I really loved his performances as Shazam throughout the movie. And I think everybody else's performances were very well done too. Like, I really feel a lot of emotion from most of the actors when the scenes go dark or when the scenes get emotional. And I also laughed a lot throughout this film. Like, I thought this was like one of the funniest superhero movies I have ever seen. I really like Zachary Levi's portrayal as Shazam and how he was so hilarious doing the role because he's a kid who's stuck in an adult body, and again he portrays that so well, and that's what I really enjoy about this movie. Now, some things that I did have a problem with this movie is that one of the things is I wish there was more dialogue between Shazam and the villain Dr. Thaddeus about the themes of family, because as I mentioned before, they both go through similar situations dealing with families, with Billy Batson trying to find his real mother, while the villain Dr. Thaddeus has an abusive father and brother that he doesn't want to have anything to do with anymore. And I wish that there was some kind of dialogue between the two of them that talks about what it means to be in a true family. And I also wish that Billy Batson's foster family got a little more screen time in the film, because I want to see more of their personalities and I want to see them help Billy out a little more, especially trying to be the family that Billy Batson never had. So I would have liked to see more scenes of that. So overall, I rate this movie buy it. So basically what buy it means is that if the movie's really good, I would suggest buy it on DVD as soon as it hits DVD. And this is definitely a movie you should buy once it hits DVD and Blu-ray. It's such a awesome movie. It really balances the drama and the humor so well, and I really love the way they portray Billy Batson as a character. And I really love the villain of this piece, as he was really threatening throughout, and it shows the stark difference between him and Billy. And I think the movie does a very good job with that. So now let's get into my sound effects rating. Aww. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. Well, that's it for my sound effects rating. And have you guys seen Shazam yet in theaters? And if you have, did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Please let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated on any videos I post up. And also, like my Facebook page, Rabbit's Blog's Best Comments. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbit's Blog, and I'll see you later. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to support this channel, then I invite you to join the exclusive community over at my Patreon account. You will have the opportunity to chat about movies, TV shows, video games, and animation with me and other fellow patrons. Thanks for the support. You guys rock.